Is that it takes me 8 attempts to make something so simple. Okay. Last time it was only like 5 attempts. No, it took 7 attempts. I broke my record. Anyways, here. This is a video on just exploiting the game for like wild Chinese through honey. In my case, it's going to be through Mirage Islands because Mirage Islands are easy. The tool we're using is PKReader. This tool is completely different from the other one. This thing's a work in progress, by the way, so if you want to download it from the GitHub, you do have to compile it yourself, and even so, you're limited to just these 2 options right here. Here, I got a mouse for this fucking thing now. Yeah, we're limited to just the information menu, which is a lot better than the one that we had in PKCalc, and then the party menu, which is slightly less better, because, you don't really see much on this thing, so, you get what you get, basically. So the way we're going to do this is that we're going to go over here. We're going to stop right here, and then we're just going to go into bag, right? And then we're just going to pause right here. Actually, hold on. Just open that menu, and then we're going to pause. So we're just going to go ahead and, set things up first. First of all, we're going to put our C, which is 3655311D. I'm going to go ahead and clear this out, and then I'm going to discuss what we're going to do. So my frame range doesn't matter currently at this moment. We're going to get that once we're done setting up our TinyMT. The one that you want to put over here in this spot over here, you're going to want to go ahead and put this one right here, the initial state. You don't want to put the current state. The current state's going to screw you over numerous times. So let's go ahead and do that. It's 80B1E9 C3, hoping my dyslexia doesn't screw me over for like the 17th time. B7D9E467 7FC21DF9 00BDAC97, and just to verify that I have everything matching the list. Yep, that's right. That's also right. And yeah, I got everything right. Alright, cool. And then we're also going to compensate for our party. We're going to choose ORAS in this case. If you want, you can also do it in X and Y. It works the same way, though X and Y, you want to use friends and party for that one. Or actually, they have their own friends and party thing. But generally the same thing. Doesn't matter. So, I'm here in ORAS. I go into Honey Wild, and bada bing, bada boom. Now, I want Rufflet. The Mirage Mountain I'm at is where Rufflet's at. Rufflet's at Mirage Mountain too. You don't necessarily have to do this if you know your slots by heart, but I only do this just to figure out what slot he's in, and that's 10, 11, 12. So, 10, 11, 12. I can just go ahead and reset this next. Like this part no longer matters. So, I can just set it back to normal wild and it'll still be the same. What we're going to do next is set our frame delay to 174. That is where we want to go next. I'm going to go ahead and click shiny only. And then we're going to go ahead and compensate over here for this too, which is 27. We're at the current index. You find out your index by looking at TinyMT advances. This is where you are right now. It's an ambulance outside. That's very nice. Earlier there was a car that just fucking sped through, so I have a bad feeling. Oh well, that's not my fault. We're gonna hit generate. We get a whole list of things over here, which is good, because our index is 27. Our index currently right now is 27. That's a good thing. That means Rufflet's gonna be on this encounter. So, and just to verify with all that information too, we're going to pause the game and we're just going to compare this with what we see on screen right now on both our console and over here. B4E23B24, that matches with the second one, that matches with the third one just fine. I got everything all set up and right. If you get like something completely different, you fucked up on this part, and that's not my problem. Go back to the video and then, or just pause the video and adjust it. Doesn't fucking matter what you do. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm very cranky right now. I screwed this up like 7 times. I'm hoping to get this one. So, what's our current frame rate? We are at 1060 and whatever the hell you want to put on this side. I'm going to put it up to 100,000 because I'm going to more than likely mess around with this just a little bit more just to see where I need to adjust and whatnot. That's just 10,000. There we go. So, we're going to hit calculate. We want a shiny. Oh, fuck me. I'm only saying that because I mentioned this. Blue over here is the square shiny if you want it in Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield. But that's fine right there. We're gonna go ahead and unpause the game. We're just gonna wait the 11 seconds until we get to it. We want to stop at 1752. We want to stop one ahead from where our target is for a very good. I fucked that up. You know what? I might as well explain it. The reason why we want to stop ahead from our target is because this thing is one frame faster than one frame faster than PKCalc, and the 3DS RNG tool is compensating for PKCalc and not for PKReader because PKReader is still a work in progress. There might be some changes where it reduces the frame down to 1 so that they don't have to adjust one another, but ultimately at the end of the day it's going to be just 1 frame off. And speaking of 1 frame off, this is also not going to be correct too because we also have to adjust for things. So like I'm going to stop at 4975. And you'll see here in a second here. Once I get to near that number, I'll pause and I'll show you. And 497, that's fine. That's fine. So if I were to stop at 4974, which was where, the earliest would be at, you'll notice that up here, it says E2986C46, but down here it says 5401 EE1D. That is how you can tell you are 1 frame different just by simply pressing select. And you'll see that it matches with that one. And so, I use the honey and like, oh yeah, I get my cool fucking shiny bird thing, whatever. But surprise, surprise, it's not shiny. And that's for good reason too, because there is a delay you have to compensate for. So unfortunately, with this one, I can't just go ahead and check the stats of this one, pause the game, and then adjust for the frame just as like that. So we're just going to go ahead and capture it. Skip over that, do that. I should probably buy a bunch of quick balls. I've been using master balls this entire time, and just sitting here looking at the 3 shake animation is kind of slow. So, go ahead, don't name the Pokemon. Using the bottom tip of this because it's a little rubber tip. And let's go ahead and go back into our bag. Let's go ahead and open up our party menu. Let's go ahead and skip here and then pause the game. Now, how do we find the difference? Alright, well, first of all, we're going to open up a calculator. It helps us a lot better. And we're just going to put 4975, or, just keep in mind that it's like 4975. This is the frame you hit. This is the frame that you you didn't technically hit, but this is the frame you were going for, which is technically 4974. But we're going to go for 4975 because it makes life a lot easier. I figured out what I was doing wrong the last few attempts, and it's because of this frame difference. So 4975, and then we're going to go ahead and put the stats of our Pokemon. It's 13, 13, 19, 19, 1, 1, 28, 28, 17, 17, 9, 9. We're going to uncheck the shiny because it wasn't a shiny, clearly. We're going to hit calculate. What do we hit? We hit 4979. We were off by 4 frames. And you can obviously do the math for that, but I don't need to. So we're going to go ahead and move that up to 178. Where would our shiny have been? Well, it would have been at 4970. Or 4971 in this case, where it would have hit 4970. But basically that. So what do we do next? There's not really much you need to do next. You just adjust it for the frame, and if you want to go ahead and hit the next frames you got going on, go for it. But like you want it to ruffle it still. So what do you do next? Well, the easiest would just to be rearrange your frames and whatnot. Over here, we're going to change our index down to 116. And as you can see here, the next rufflet we encounter is at 129. Now, we're in the bag. The index does not change unless you do these 3 things. 1, you can go and open up your EXP share, and it will change up to 3 times per Pokemon. Well, not up to, but it will change. It would go up by 3 for every Pokemon in your party. I have 2 right now because I caught that rufflet. So it goes up by 3. and another 3. So it went up by 6, obviously. And then the next option you have over here is that you can go ahead and go into a TM, use it, and then go into a Pokemon stat by, just doing that, and it'll go up by 1. Pressing no will help you just skip through things faster. So, and then the third option would just be giving your Pokemon an item. So I gave it an Aggronite in this one, and went up by 3 right there. I can just do it again to do it again. Now this one's a little bit risky. I say little very loosely. It's not at all that risky, but it is still a risky take because there is a chance it'll advance by 4 frames and kind of screw you over. So use it to your own risk, essentially. And so let's go ahead and find our new shiny frame right here. In which case we are at 12,485, and obviously it's down there, but I really just for demonstration purposes adjust for that. We're gonna go ahead and hit 13,280. So that's about a 13-second wait. So we're just gonna sit here for about 13 seconds. And you obviously just want to pause the game once you're near it. So and there. Oh, fuck me. That's fine. I'll edit out this part real quickly. So I'll just sit here and just like talk nonsense. Maybe add out whatever I feel like it. 22:19. That was supposed to be a 2-minute wait. Boy. Okay, might as well just say some random things over here. Patrick, look, let's just adjust this mid-video. Let's go over here, enable our preview. Patrick in the moon. Right there, let's go. And aha, he's been adjusted. Making the video interesting by adjusting some things in the video. Oh, that's perfect actually, and then I can just have him like right under Kirby. It's beautiful. He's a beautiful boy. Anyways, we're near our frame. Oh, sorry, I amuse myself constantly. So our frame right now we want to hit is 2020, so we're just going to unpause that for a few more seconds. And while I talk about this, you're going to see why it's important to adjust for what things you do and always make sure you pay attention. Now, I'm on 03DS, so unfortunately for me, this thing runs like a heap of junk every now and then. I'm stopping at 10. So, sometimes I risk it by pushing it just as close as possible as I feel like I should, and you'll notice that hey, this one doesn't match with the one that's on 1020, but it does match with the one at 220. It matches with 219. So like when I hit use, go ahead and close that menu real quick just so you can see it. Well, I didn't hit the right fucking Pokemon for some reason, but that was the shiny. We're not going to catch it, unfortunately. So, what did I do wrong? Let me show you what I did wrong. I didn't adjust for the party, which was 2. This is the important part. It's actually a good thing that I didn't do that, because, now I can show you, hey, this is what happens when you don't adjust. You get the Pokemon, the shiny, the one that you were looking for, but you don't get the right species. So, let's go ahead and click generate again. Let's compensate for where I am currently, and I'm going to go into bag and do that. So, hit start up, go over here, and we're at 211 currently. So we hit generate, we get what we need, we'll adjust for the frame as well. So you can see we're at 214 now. So all I have to do is just give an item to a Pokemon, and then yeah, we're back at 214, and we're going to go back all the way down to the honey. We're going to pause right here. And then we're just going to adjust for our current frame, which is 2,314.54. It doesn't matter. It would have still been near. And our next one is going to be a 24928. That's about 29 seconds. I think we can wait that long. You'll see over here. We're going to obviously hit 24929. That one's the one that we're going to go for it. But, just for demonstration purposes, that's what it says. But it's just what we do. It's what we do for a living. We play old games, and I'm not even making money off of this now that I think about it. So I'm not doing this for a living. I'm doing this for fun because I hate myself when it comes to this, but I feel accomplished when I upload a video every like day or like inconsistently. Anyways, here's the next one. Once again, it's not going to match the frame as the one that we were going for, so pressing one up matches that frame. Hold on a second here. Nope, it matches it. There we go. Obviously, you want to tap and hold A. You don't want to just simply tap it, otherwise it unpauses the game. So, there it is. Shiny Rufflet. There it is. I forgot to close the menu, but there it is. It's just as simple as that. Were we going to catch it? Yeah. Why not? Why not catch it? It's been forever. It's got the shittiest stats I've ever seen in my life. But hey, we're going to catch it. We're just going to give it to a person. Anyone, really. We're going to go to Wonder Trade. We're just going to give it to someone right there. It's just, I want to do good for the community. I want to make everyone think I'm a good person. In the past, I said a few slurs and whatnot. So, I just want to... That is a stupid fucking bit. Nah, I just want to give it away just because. I want to give it a name? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and call it... it's a stupid name. You're gonna see it on the screen soon. So, that's as simple as that. It's how you brute force Pokemon in this game. Through your honey method, you simply just... Well, that's how you get a specific species, and that's how you get that. This is only for demonstration purposes, how to get it through wild grass that does not have horde encounters. For instance, like Mirage Caves and whatnot, because that one makes it a lot easier than having to go through, like, numerous things. When I do figure out how to do the honey wild encounters, I will more than likely make a video on that. But that would be very difficult in my current state, considering I would have to catch a Pokemon from that horde, which will take way too long for me to do. So in the meanwhile, I'm just gonna go ahead and explain a little bit more about this. If you need any more information on how to do something like this, or you want to know what the basic breakdown of this thing is, you can simply just hop onto the Discord that's going to be linked in the description. That leads all the way to Pokemon RNG. It's got some more tools, got some more resources. Currently, the RNG methods that they have available in their guides are for Generation 3 all the way up to Generation 8, actually, surprisingly. I'm not sure how that one works. I'm not going to look into that one too much. I will look into Generation 7 very soon, so, stick around for that. And Karen from Mexico, that's an interesting one, from the Distrito Federal. Distrito Federal. I don't know. I am Mexican. I just don't really speak Spanish too much. But, have fun with that. Thanks for your skitty, I guess. Traded my Euroway for a skitty. I hope you enjoy.